A very good day to Dr. Angelina. My name is Farah binti Muhammad Yunus and I'm from Group 1. Today, now I'll be presenting my part, which is introduction. So I'll be presenting about the creative approach to learn this jurisprudence subject, which using the very classic card game, which is snap card. So the main purpose or goal of this snap card is like to make learning jurisprudence more engaging, interactive. It also like combines with education for a subject that can often be very theoretical. So jurisprudence that involving the understanding about complex legal theories, philosophers and principles. So using the snap card game, it helps like simplify these ideas. So like similar to the other traditional snap game, players match cards, but instead of matching colors or numbers, we matched with like legal theories concepts and the philosophers and the definition of the legal. For example, like for natural law legal theory, it must be matched with the philosopher and the definition that he stated. For example, for the philosopher named Thomas Aquinas, he stated that the natural law is nothing else than the rational creatures' participation in the eternal law. This game helps in reinforcing the memory of importance of the jurisprudential terms. So it also encourages critical thinking and quick decision making and peer discussion.
Hello, my name is Mansi Shaira binti Iskandar Miza. So I will explain about how to play the game today. First thing first, about the objective. Collect the most cards by quickly identifying matching jurisprudence theory cards. We have 2 to 6 players. We got 32 cards, 8 theories, natural law, critical legal studies, law and economics, feminist jurisprudence, sociological jurisprudence, historical schools, legal positivism, legal realism. We have 2 pair of cards per theory. So for the setup, we need to shuffle the 32 cards deck and deal card evenly facing down, and some may get extra cards if uneven. So player keeps stacks facing down. Now it's time for game. Players take turns clockwise facing up. When 2 consecutive cards match, for example, 2 natural law cards, first to shout snap wins the central pile and adding it to their stack. So if 2 players shout snap, simultaneously split the pile evenly or place it in a snap pool or later. Agree beforehand. So for the winner, continue until all players collects all the 32 cards or after 10 minutes. And player with the most cards are going to win. What about variations? Split snap. Flip cards simultaneously. We need a large table. So snap winners will read the theory's descriptions loudly. For example, feminist jurisprudence critiques gender bias. Like that. So that's all for the instruction on how to play the game. Quite easy, right? So everyone can play the game. So we move on to my next member.
Assalamualaikum. So my name is Nur Rahman bin Ghazali. I will be talking about the conclusion. As with every new concept, we knew some heavy lifting would need to be done for this one. So jurisprudence seemed to be a lot of reading and a lot of theoretical in our minds, complex frameworks. However, a snack card game changed everything. Unlike most rote learning, this allowed us to forge something engaging and gain learning in a holistic manner. So we capitalized on 8 fundamental legal theories. The first one is natural law, legal positivism, legal realism, historical school, sociological jurisprudence, feminist jurisprudence, law and economics, and critical legal studies. Plus, we made 2 pairs of unique cards for each of them. So through the design of the cards, we were able to grasp the foundational concepts in a more graphical and simplified manner, making the game truly made the concepts easier in terms of remembering, discussing, and even comparing. So one of the most rewarding outcomes was the real dialogue the game sparked. So we found ourselves pondering much more and running with the concepts and applying them to tangible context, something outside of the legal sphere. So it served as a reminder that law is not merely confined to dry rationals and legalities, but incredibly human concepts such as people, power dynamics, equity, and how structures in society are navigated. So ultimately, this project demonstrated how even the hardest topics could be turned into interesting and enjoyable activities with a little bit of imagination and creativity. For us, we will probably remember these theories better because of it. Yeah.